international team regards the Dead Sea Scrolls as pre-Christian, dating from the era of Israel's Maccabean kings. But there is no evidence that the Maccabean kings or any Israelite kings before them ever married their nieces or ever incurred criticism for doing so. The issue seems to have been utterly irrelevant. Either marriage to one's niece was accepted or it was never practiced at all. In either case, it was not forbidden. The situation changed dramatically, however, with the accession of Herod and his descendants. In the first place, Herod was, by Judaic standards, at the time a foreigner of Arabian stock from Idumea, the region to the south of Judea. In the second place, the Herodian kings made a regular practice of marrying their nieces, and Herodian princesses regularly married their uncles. Bernice, sister of King Agrippa II, AD 48-53, married her uncle. For example, Herodias, sister of Agrippa, AD 37-44, went even further, marrying two uncles in succession. The strictures in the Temple Scroll are thus a particular relevance to a very specific period and constitute a direct criticism of the Herodian dynasty, a dynasty of foreign puppet kings imposed on Israel forcibly and sustained in power by imperial Rome. Taken in sum, the evidence of the Temple Scroll runs counter to the consensus of the international team in three salient respects. According to the consensus, the Qumran community had no connection with or interest in either the temple or the official Judaism of the time, like the Copper Scroll. However, the Temple Scroll establishes that the Qumran community were indeed preoccupied with temple affairs and with the governing theocracy. According to the consensus, the supposed Essenes of Qumran were on cordial terms with Herod. The Temple Scroll, however, goes out of its way to include certain specific strictures intended to damn Herod and his dynasty. These strictures would be meaningless in any other context. According to the consensus, the Temple Scroll itself, like all the other Qumran texts, dates from pre-Christian times, yet the internal evidence of the scroll points to issue that would have become relevant only during the Herodian period, that is, during the first century of the Christian era.